A team of UH college students doing what seasoned NASA scientists do and doing it better. KITV4's Lara Yamada introduces us to an exciting program to create what are called cube satellites. And wait till you see what a group of Hawaii kids have accomplished.
We actually physically get to build and make something.
Employers are continually amazed at the kind of skills that they have.
And now we get to launch it into space.
2 years in the making, thousands of hours of volunteer work. Now these University of Hawaii college students are stunning the world with their almost ready to launch cube satellite.
It's pretty mind-blowing, actually.
Dr. Wayne Shiroma developed the small satellite program in 2001. This is his latest team.
There is no solution. Students just work on their own, usually outside of the classroom, and they just learn as they're doing. So by the time they graduate and become engineers, they're much more attuned to what the real world has to offer.
And this team did not disappoint.
The name of the satellite is Ho'oponopono, and it means in Hawaiian, make right.
They created a radar calibration satellite like NASA's RadCal.
It's about 20 years overdue its life expectancy, and so it's due to fail at any moment's notice.
RadCal watches radar stations like the X-band, that massive golf ball sitting at Pearl Harbor which tracks foreign objects in the sky, and makes sure it's working correctly.
So the RadCal satellite up in the sky operating right now is about twice the size of this model that you see right here. What these guys have done is create something about the size of a loaf of bread, 65 times smaller, 100 times cheaper, and it essentially does the same thing.
This is the television transmitter, and I built this part in 6th grade.
And if you're impressed now, meet Brian Fuel, who also created a cube satellite by the time he was in the 8th grade.
It was pretty exciting because this is such a new concept, how we're miniaturizing everything, even satellites, and how they're a lot smaller and cheaper to launch.
The UH team's cube satellite just won its second NASA grant to do 2 launches, one of a very small handful of teams nationwide to do so, proving Hawaii kids are not just holding their own, they're leading the way.
It's just amazing what our kids can do, and that just means that our future is in very good hands.
Lara Yamada, KITV4 News.
Quite impressive. Now, these students also write their own proposals, which has resulted in over $1 million in extramural funding. This team expects to launch their CubeSat sometime next year.